And coming up next, a heavyweight championship fight between the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi, and Anderson Silva. The former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva, is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys in the world.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit. And that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Silva is 16 years the elder. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Anderson the Spider Silva! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Beautiful kick. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
Nice looping punch.
Single collar tie now. And they separate. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Nice punch there.
Continues with the leg kick. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Big head kick. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Choi's overhand punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Well, Silva's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Nice punch by Choi. Just missing on the counter there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Just misses there with the left. "30 seconds to go."
Good sit.
Choi gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Whiffs on the right hand. Slips to avoid that left.
Nice kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Nice leg kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Over and over, he's fighting behind these beautiful leg kicks.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nice counter punch there. Again, we talked about the reach advantage off the top of the show. Certainly paid dividends for him there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, Silva's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, Jim.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Silva gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He went high on that one.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Silva's punch to the body looked pretty good, but ultimately it gets blocked by the defense. Nice job there. Whiffs on that offering. Nice land there by Anderson Silva. Just a true mixed martial artist, has so much honor and respect for the game, and somewhat remarkable. Still getting it done when matched up with the best middleweights.
Oh, big head kick land.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Flush right hand is true.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of him. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh. Back to the feet. His misses are entertaining.
Good right hand.
Single collar tie here. And they separate. Oh, effective strike there by Choi. Just misses with the right. Kick to the body by Silva, lands flush. He's Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fight.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Silva gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have time grabbing kick like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Another shot lands upstairs. Choi's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Oh, big roundhouse attempt just misses. That could have been lights out. Strong defense there to block the shot. Got the single collar tie. Well, just as he did in the previous round.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got hurt back!
Silva get peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Able to land the single ground strike there.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Silva gets caught with that punch. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Silva. He's able to slip the left. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. Horrible.
Nice kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots, not this time, this guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, and he connects there. Oh! And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Ooh! Throws the right hand there. And there comes the separation now.
kick.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and your winner, yes, by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going